let's get both the #1 in your heart and the moving up the board achievements here in MLB The Show 26. This is going to be a road to the show. You're going to start as a brand new character, and we are going to be a pitcher, not a two-way, but a pitcher and a starting pitcher specifically. I have heard some success doing this as a closing pitcher. I just chose the starting pitcher. You get more innings, kind of a more chance to shine. Now, here's your pitch selection. It doesn't really matter. There's one pitch in specific that you actually need to add that I dominated with, and that is a knuckleball. Shout out Tim Wakefield, R.A. Dickey, you name it, knuckleball right there. As long as you have a knuckleball, that will dominate the CPU. Now, I do want to also mention that you should adjust your sliders. So from the home page, go up to the top right where it says settings, not the create menu, but the settings menu. Go to sliders. Now, every single one here of human settings, scroll all the way to the right, max it out completely. Some CPU settings you want to leave in the middle, like the pitcher control and the frequency and whatnot. But then other CPU settings you want to minimize and move all the way to the left as much as possible, especially with hitting and base running and pitching and whatnot. So overall, that way it's going to help you out. You are going to minimize the amount of XP that you actually earn per game. But again, if you're going for the achievement, XP should not be a priority. Now back to that create a player screen, you will be able to spend coins upgrading your player's abilities. I focused on throwing and stuff, not fielding, a little bit of other, but no fielding and mainly stuff and throwing. You can kind of see the point distribution right there. That is going to help you be more effective pitcher here in the short amount of games we are going to play for both achievements. You will see your overall increase. Now after that, you can edit what your player looks like and his appearance and whatnot. For the sake of this video, I just press start my career. There'll be a little cutscene. You can skip that. Now, this is very important. It will be you and your buddy hanging out on the dugout roof. Your buddy's talking to you about how crazy it is. High school's almost over. And then you will have some kind of dialogue setting where you can choose a preferred college or no preferred college. You are going to choose no preferred college. And the next setting that you have is going to be either let the draft decide or choose your team. Make sure you choose let the draft decide. Otherwise, it's going to try and force you onto the team of your choice, and it will mess up one, if not both of the achievements right there. So make sure you choose no preferred college and then let the draft decide. That is so important. Anyway, finish your high school games. There should be 1 or 2 as a starting pitcher. You are then going to be invited to this combine. Go ahead and accept that invitation. Yes, I will attend. There will be a skills showcase where you have to throw the ball near a target in the strike zone. And then there will be a game for you to play as well. And again, just complete those. Do as best as you can. There's no reason to tank here or in high school games. Regardless, after those games that you'll see in the bottom left up next, and then advanced career, you'll have a conversation with your agent, and your agent will be asking you if you want to go to the draft or if you want to go to college. Who wants to go to college? Let's go straight to the draft. That is the option that you want here. The achievement does say to go to college and come out with a higher draft stock than before. We will still be able to choose college even after we're drafted. The whole idea is that we're going to get drafted. We're not going to like the team that drafted us, so we're going to go to school then. So here you choose whatever school you want. Does not matter. I chose Stanford just because of the exposure and skill development, but overall for these achievements, it does not matter. So great. We chose a school. Now, if you press A on the calendar, it will take you to the draft, and you will be drafted as long as you're not first overall pick, round 1, #1 pick. You will be able to get both achievements here in the same run. So here is, it will say, I believe I was drafted in like the 3rd round by the Tigers, 22nd pick of the 1st round by the Tigers. Okay, so that's great and all. Usually first rounders are awesome. We love that. But you will then, after the little cutscene, get a dialogue option, and you're going to choose that you were excited to be the 1st round pick, but you're not sure the right team for you. And then the next dialogue option is basically going to be your choice as to whether you want to go back to school or continue on in your minor league and major league career, in which case this is where you choose go to college. This is how we are going to get that moving up the board achievement. So go to college, hold down A, you get a bunch of rewards, and after that, it will say 3 years later, and you will be talking to your agent. Again, we have not played a single pitch of a game since the Combine games, so don't worry, we did not skip over anything. Your agent basically mentions that you're on your way to the College World Series, and good luck, there's a lot of pressure, don't mess up, yada, yada, yada. Now, the very next part is going to be this College World Series. It's a full bracket with a best of 3 series for each matchup. You're only pitching every now and then in terms of games. They might call you in as a reliever / closer. You might be starting games too, but don't worry, you're not playing every single game. Honestly, I believe we won our first head-to-head matchup there, and then in the second round, we got booted after the third game there, and we still got the achievement, so do not feel like you have to make the World Series. And not trying to sound like a broken record here, but this knuckleball is just gross. I actually give him a fastball, and he actually hammers it pretty decently far. These knuckleballs, man, stick with the knuckleballs. You're going to be striking out the side in 9 pitches, nice and easy. I mean, as long as you're somewhat close, you don't even need to be on pinpoint pitching. You can be on metered, you can be on classic, analog, doesn't matter. Use the knuckleball. Anyway, fast forward probably 20 minutes of real time, and we simulate the end of this game that we end up losing, and we get kicked out of the College World Series tournament in the second round. This is important. See the top right, it says projected round 1. Make sure that says projected round 1. Here are my career stats with my starting pitching. Again, it's kind of crazy. 13 strikeouts in 7 innings pitched. Kind of nuts. That's kind of the pace that you have to be at, though, for this achievement to pop. So after your first College World Series run, whether you win or lose, you will get hit with this cutscene from your agent, and it mentions and asks you if you want to play one more year in college or you want to go to the draft. I went straight to the draft after 1 year of college. I felt that confident. I was dominating college baseball as a starting pitching. It was great. So definitely don't feel the need to play the second year. If you feel that your character has not pushed the envelope too much, definitely go ahead and play the second year. There's no harm, no foul right there. Anyway, this will take you right into the draft. Listen closely. The audio will be an announcer voice saying, round 1, pick 1. Or if there's anything other than that, if it does not say round 1, pick 1, quickly press your Xbox button and quit out of the game and dashboard, and then reload the game. And it should bring you to right after you finish your last College Baseball World Series game. Listen to this.
With the first pick of the first round, the St. Louis Cardinals select Joe Random.
Again, if you do not hear it say first round, first pick, dashboard back to your dashboard and then reload the game. Otherwise, it will save and you will have to do, probably an hour plus of gameplay all over again just to try again. Anyway, those are the 2 achievements in Road to the Show in terms of progressing your player. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day.